thought experiment, okay? And bear with me here because I'm not going to edit this. I'm not going to put any of my usual bells and whistles. I'm just going to go blah. So even if I mess up the chit chat a bit, you're going to get it anyway, okay? Shoot, upload, and that's it. Last night I had my usual Tuesday night live stream. It was a panel discussion about the tragedy on Opeongo Lake on Thanksgiving. I had a very good panel on, all avid paddlers, good outdoorsmen, people I respect. There was Kevin Callan, also known as the Happy Camper. There was Martin Pine from the Pine Martin channel. There was Nate Muskoka, who's an Instagrammer rather than a YouTuber. Okay, I had Ethan on from Avid Outdoorsy Guy, Dennis from Canoe Hound Adventures. There was also Mark Pootmans, who doesn't have a channel, but he's a regular voice in the side chat on my live streams. And I know that he's an avid paddler and he has some history as an instructor. And we had a conversation that I thought was productive and good and remained respectful, discussing as we were the tragedy and what could have caused such a thing in some ways. And this morning I got pinged by a subscriber and a regular viewer of mine who's also someone I consider a friend, who gave me what I consider to be constructive criticism, and he obviously would have considered it to be the same. He was not completely satisfied with the panel discussion in that he felt that we fell a little too close to the, well, that's just the way it is side of things. There's a system in place, and changing it would be too expensive or too hard, I guess. And so fair enough. Okay. I also found out during that panel discussion, Kevin said that Camper Christina had been very upset by the event, and she had a whole bunch of ideas, of what she thought would be a good answer to the event, or to mitigate the situation, so that maybe fewer people would be dying, especially on Lake Opeongo. And so, you know what? I want you guys to do the thought experiment with me, okay? If it is hard to see outside the systems that are in place right now, then go with me on this one, okay? It's 2020. There are no national parks. We're opening the first national park, or provincial park, whatever. We're licensing the first outfitters. We're allowing the first people to do boating and canoeing, and it's not all outdoors people. We're inviting some very urban folks to come and discover the great outdoors, and maybe spark a lifelong love of canoeing and hiking and camping. If we're opening the first thing, the first of these parks and outfitters and stuff, what system do you build in? Knowing what we now know, right? If from a 21st century point of view, what systems do you build in for safety? Do you do, like I had mentioned, maybe iconography, like how it's on every ski hill in the land, you've got like double black diamonds, you've got, easy routes, easy trails, which are, I don't know, green dots or whatever, and intermediate and all that stuff. Do you do that? Do you put up a warning in like 12 different languages? Do you legislate life personal flotation devices? If we're starting from blank, what do you do? And do you fall on the side of, well, no, it's you pays your money, you takes your chances? I don't know. I think it would be interesting. So if you do want to sort of play along with me, then drop it down below. talk about it. If you're a YouTuber, maybe make a video, say, Jesse's asking silly questions again, here's what I think would be a good answer. If you're a blogger, maybe do a blog post. And if you do something like that, a blog post or a YouTube or an Instagram post, put the link down below. And I don't know, maybe should I just start posting those links in my community page, as posts? I don't know. What do you guys think? Because if there are people out there who have been talking about this, and I want to have the conversation, just because I'm really interested in what other people are thinking. So yeah, I hope you guys play along with me. I hope that I hope we don't descend into recriminations or anything. It's just a thought experiment, guys. But play with me on this one, okay? All right. So if you like what I'm doing, then blah blah blah. Leave me a smiley thumb. If you don't like it, that's okay. Leave me a frowny thumb. Thanks for watching, guys.